Today, markets are anticipating one of the most crucial events, the Fed meeting. The U.S. regulator is expected to increase the key rate to 5.5%. Meanwhile, analysts continue to speculate on the next steps that will determine the U.S. dollar's trajectory in the medium term. At the same time, the list of important macroeconomic events is not limited by the Fed's decision on its interest rate. We will discuss them in this review. You are watching the InstaForex TV channel. On Thursday, the European Central Bank is likely to increase its key rate by 25 basis points. It was quite predictable as a rage in inflation forces the European Union regulator to maintain the hawkish stance. Some analysts assume that ECB's key rate may become higher than that of its US counterpart. Thus, the euro is likely to post solid gains on the news. However, investors will likely focus on the US dollar. The US will report on the second quarter economic growth on a Thursday. According to forecasts, the US economy may have averted a recession as the projected figure remains positive. Meanwhile, investors believe that the Fed may continue to make rate hikes on such strong data, supporting the national currency, and this report is considered one of the most crucial this week. Another interesting event is scheduled to take place later this week. Yesterday, the outcome of the Bank of Japan meeting was of no interest as it was absolutely predictable. However, the IMF's chief economist appealed to the Japanese central bank to reconsider its approach, namely to make adjustments to its ultra-loose monetary policy and prepare for a tightening. Notably, the Bank of Japan has been supporting the national economy by keeping the interest rate at minus 0.1%. Therefore, the Japanese regulator's rhetoric may change under pressure from the International Monetary Fund. It remains to watch whether the Bank of Japan will stick to its policy or become more hawkish. At the same time, the Bank of Japan may follow its European counterparts and increase the key rate. Notably, fresh data shows that inflation in the European Union is 2 times higher than in Japan, standing at 6.2% and 3.3% respectively. Japanese business continues to expand as it received support from the government. The German economy has already slipped into a technical recession. High interest rates hamper business development and consumption by making credit more expensive. On a Friday, we expect fresh reports on the European economies. Investors will closely watch data on inflation in Germany and the growth rate of the German economy. It seems that analysts are optimistic, and most of them believe that Germany will manage to return to growth in the second quarter and get rid of the recession. The report on the U.S. personal spending is another event that may affect market sentiment. Notably, the U.S. gross domestic product largely depends on consumer spending. This indicator may influence the country's GDP. It's predicted that spending will gradually gain momentum, so markets are likely to turn to the US dollar. We will monitor the market reaction to the above-mentioned reports. Subscribe to our channel and follow changes in market sentiment with us. Any comments, questions and offers are welcomed. We wish you profitable trading and see you soon!